Hello, dear friends. Dr. Grace here. Do you ever think I barely use the salt shaker, so I'm safe, yet your blood pressure monitor still flashes high? You are not alone. Nearly 6 in 10 Americans over 65 live with high blood pressure, the CDC reports. Many blame age, but the true culprit often hides in everyday foods: canned soup, deli turkey, even low-fat cheese. Salt slips in silently, stiffening arteries, stealing energy. Picture Mr. Frank, 72. He meal prepped to save money, but chose store-ready rotisserie chicken, boxed stuffing, and canned gravy. Delicious, cheap, but a single dinner packed over 2,400 milligrams sodium, the limit for an entire day. Frank felt his rings tighten, ankles swell, and numbers climb. Small swaps turned it around. Homemade herb-roasted chicken, brown rice, fresh salsa. Within 3 weeks, his cuff readings eased, and his grocery bill shrank. Today, we will plan a full week of tasty, low-salt meals that protect senior health and fit tight budgets. You'll get a simple shopping list, batch cook tricks, and flavor boosts that keep dishes exciting without the shaker. Ready to feel lighter, breathe easier, and still enjoy every bite? Let's dive in and show salt who's boss. One smart meal at a time. High blood pressure is not a small nuisance. It forces your heart to pump harder every minute. Over years, that strain thickens the heart wall, stiffens arteries, and raises risk for stroke and kidney trouble. The hidden engine behind many of those changes is extra sodium. Your body needs some sodium to move muscles and balance fluids. But after age 65, kidneys clear salt slower. That means what you ate yesterday can still raise pressure today. The CDC notes the average adult in the U.S. eats about 3,400 milligrams of sodium daily, far above the 300 milligram upper limit. CDC 2024. A single deli sandwich can load 200 milligrams. One bowl of canned light soup can top 800 milligrams. Salt creeps in silently meal after meal. Here's what happens inside. Extra sodium pulls water into your bloodstream. Blood volume rises like an overfilled hose. Vessel walls stretch. Pressure numbers jump. Over time, those walls scar and narrow. Many seniors say, "But I never salt my food." The tricky part is that 70% of sodium comes from packaged and restaurant items, not the shaker. Budget foods often hide the most salt because it preserves taste during long storage. Think frozen pizza, boxed rice mix, or instant noodles. Salt overload can also sap energy. When vessels stiffen, less oxygen reaches muscles. You may feel tired on short walks, blame age, and stop moving, a cycle that invites more health issues. The good news? Studies show even a 400 million daily drop in sodium can lower systolic pressure by 2 to 3 points within weeks. Small cuts add up fast. We will use simple swaps, smart labels, and flavorful herbs so taste stays high while sodium falls. Keep this mantra close. Less hidden salt, more open heart. Mr. Frank once grabbed chicken noodle soup cans on sale. "Easiest lunch ever," he said. But those sunny yellow labels hid a storm of sodium. A single 1-cup serving can hold 790 milligrams sodium, over 1/3 of a day's limit for seniors with hypertension per the CDC 2024 update. Most folks pour the whole can, unknowingly gulping twice that dose in one sitting. Why so much salt? Manufacturers load soup with sodium to boost flavor after long shelf storage. Salt also thickens broth and keeps veggies looking bright. Good for business, rough on older hearts. After 65, kidneys clear salt slower. Extra sodium lingers in your bloodstream, pulling water in like a sponge. Your heart pumps harder, numbers rise, and tiny vessel walls in the brain and eyes swell. That is why strokes appear more in soup-loving seniors. Another hidden trap. Reduced sodium claims. The FDA lets a soup wear that badge if it drops salt by 25%. Sounds great until you read the fine print. If the original can pack 1,001 milligrams per cup, the reduced version still carries 750 milligrams. Slip in a grilled cheese side, and lunch climbs past 2,500 milligrams fast. Your taste buds adjust, so you may not notice the salt at all. Budget concern? Many choose canned soup to save money, but a homemade pot costs less per serving once you buy bulk dried beans, frozen mixed vegetables, and low-sodium broth concentrate. One Saturday prep yields 8 hearty bowls for under $10, lowering your weekly grocery bill and your pressure reading together. Flavor fear? Salt triggers a quick dopamine spark, but herbs offer deeper taste. Try thyme, smoked paprika, or lemon zest to wake up broth. Adding a splash of vinegar at the end sharpens flavor without sodium. Within 2 weeks, taste buds reset, and subtle veggie sweetness shines through. Quick rescue plan, read every label. Aim for soups under 140 milligrams sodium per 100 grams. That's the FDA low sodium mark. Dilute high sodium cans. Mix half soup with half no-salt beans or quinoa, cutting total sodium by nearly 40%. Batch cook your own. Use slow cooker on Sunday. Freeze single cups in silicone muffin trays for grab-and-go lunches. Keep soup SOS packets. Low-sodium bouillon, dried lentils, and frozen mirepoix. Add boiling water, simmer 10 minutes, lunch done. Mini victory story. After swapping cans for homemade chili, Ms. Linda dropped her systolic pressure by 7 points in 4 weeks. She beams, "I taste the veggies now, not just salt." Remember, canned soup seems harmless, yet it can quietly flood arteries. Swap savvy and savor real flavor. Your heart will feel the difference. Mr. Frank next chose turkey slices for quick sandwiches. They look lean, taste mild, and go on sale often. But those pink folds hide a briny secret. 2 thin slices of deli turkey, about 2 ounces, can pack 620 milligrams sodium, reports the USDA Food Data Central 2025 update. That is over 1/4 of a whole day's limit for seniors with hypertension. Add cheese, pickle, and bread, and lunch can climb above 1,500 milligrams before dessert. Why so salty? Processors inject meat with brine to boost weight, fight germs, and keep color bright. Salt also holds water, so companies sell water at meat prices. Good for profit, tough on arteries. The slim look label fools many older shoppers who watch fat but overlook sodium. Here is what a deli sandwich does inside. Sodium drags extra water into blood. Pressure rises like air in an overpumped tire. Artery walls stretch, then stiffen. Small tears form, cholesterol sticks. This silent cycle speeds heart strain and stroke risk. The American Heart Association warns that processed meats are among the top 5 sodium sources for Americans over 60, AHA 2024. Seniors often feel the impact as afternoon fatigue, swollen fingers, or that band around the head headache. Many blame age, not the sandwich. Budget barrier? People buy deli packs for speed and coupons, yet a whole roast chicken sliced at home costs less per ounce and cuts sodium by over 60%. A slow cooker turns cheap chicken thighs into tender shreds while you read or nap. Flavor fear? Salt makes meat taste juicier, but simple tricks keep roasted meat moist. Rub with olive oil and garlic. Add a splash of orange juice for light acid. Rest meat 10 minutes before slicing to lock juices. Quick rescue plan, read true weight. Many deli packs list a serving as 1 ounce. Double the math for a real sandwich. Pick no salt added rotisserie breast at large stores. Slice and freeze in meal-size bags. Swap protein textures. Hummus or mashed avocado adds creamy mouthfeel without salt. Top with pepper flakes for kick. DIY deli dust. Mix smoked paprika, dried thyme, and black pepper. Sprinkle on plain roasted meat to mimic cured flavor. Mini victory story. After switching from deli ham to home-baked herb chicken, Mr. Carl, 68, saw his weekly grocery bill drop by $8 and his systolic pressure fall by 4 points in 1 month. He laughs. The sandwich still tastes like summer picnics. Remember? Deli meats may look healthy, but hidden brine can push pressure high. Roast once, slice twice, and let your heart breathe easy. Mrs. Helen loved just add water rice. It cooked fast, paired with veggies, and smelled like holidays. But each bright box carried a hefty secret. Salt outshining the spices. The USDA Food Data Central 2025 list shows 1 cooked cup of popular chicken flavor rice mix holds 950 milliliters sodium. That is over 40% of a whole day limit for seniors watching Hypertension. Many plates heap 2 cups. Dinner then tops 900 milliliters before adding main dishes. Why the overload? Manufacturers rely on salt for 3 jobs. Boost flavor after months on shelves. Preserve color of dried veggies. Keep herb aromas alive. Without heavy sodium, mixes taste flat after storage and cross-country shipping. So salt becomes cheap insurance, but your arteries pay the interest. Inside the body, that extra sodium acts fast, pulls water into blood vessels, raises volume like overfilled luggage, stretches vessel walls, pressure spikes, kidneys work harder, fatigue creeps in. Many seniors think, but rice is plain. The box hides the truth. A single seasoning packet may weigh only 2 tablespoons, yet holds as much sodium as 18 plain rice cups. Taste buds fooled by dehydrated onion and chicken powder never suspect. Budget hook? Rice mixes look cheap, about $1 a pack. Reality check. Plain brown rice, bouillon-free, costs half per serving. Buy in bulk, season at home, save dollars and pressure points. Flavor fear? Salt gives quick flavor bang. Herbs offer depth with patience. Try this DIY sunshine blend. Turmeric, garlic powder, dried parsley, and lemon zest. Stir into cooked brown rice with a drizzle of olive oil. Bright color, 0 stress. Quick rescue plan, need packets first. Skip mixes with over 200 milliliters sodium per 30 green dry. Batch plain rice. Cook 3 cups brown rice Sunday. Cool. Freeze in 1 cup bags. Flavor on finish. Warm rice with low sodium broth splash, fresh herbs, and pepper. Boost texture. Add frozen peas or toasted almonds for crunch without salt. Mini victory story. After dumping boxed rice for homemade herb pilaf, Mrs. Lila, 70, trimmed grocery costs by $6 weekly and saw diastolic pressure slide from 86 to 80 in 1 month. As she smiles, the colors pop, and my ankles don't. Remember, those festive boxes hide a sodium surprise. Season at home, enjoy real spice, and let your heart rest easy. Mrs. Diane thought she cooked smart. She grilled chicken, steamed broccoli, skipped butter, then she drizzled low-fat Italian dressing over everything. Tasty? Yes. Heart-friendly? No. Many light dressings and stir-fry sauces pack more salt per spoon than potato chips. The FDA Nutrient Table 2024 shows 1 tablespoon of soy sauce holds 950 milligrams sodium. That is over 40% of a day's safe limit for seniors with hypertension. Most cooks pour 3 tablespoons without blinking. Why so salty? Salt acts as a cheap preservative. It brightens weak flavors after long warehouse travel. It masks sugar cuts in low-fat recipes. Sauce makers know a quick salty punch keeps taste buds happy. Your arteries pay the price. Extra sodium pulls water into blood, raising pressure like air in a balloon. Over time, vessel wall scar, kidneys tire, and stroke risk climbs. Hidden traps lurk on labels. Words like reduced sodium, light, or organic fool shoppers. The FDA only needs a 25% salt drop for reduced. If the original teriyaki carried 200 milliliters per tablespoon, the light jar still loads 900 milliliters. One stir-fried dinner can top 2,700 milliliters before rice or side dishes. Budget worry? Homemade sauce seems pricey, right? Not so. A simple mix of vinegar, citrus juice, garlic, and crushed pepper costs pennies per serving. Buy herbs in bulk or grow small pots on a sunny sill. Flavor fear? Salt gives fast pop. Acids give depth. Try fresh lemon, balsamic, or yogurt to wake dishes. Add a pinch of smoked paprika for that umami thrill without sodium. Taste buds adapt within 2 weeks. Soon, plain veggies taste sweet. Quick rescue plan. Scan every label. Aim for sauces under 140 milligrams sodium per tablespoon. Dilute bottles. Mix equal parts sauce and plain vinegar. Flavor holds, salt halves. Dip, don't pour. Serve sauce in a small dish. Lightly touch each bite. DIY zest splash. Blend orange juice, garlic, ginger, and sesame seeds. Simmer 5 minutes. Store cold. Add sparkle with under 50 milligrams sodium per spoon. Mini victory story. After swapping bottled teriyaki for homemade citrus glaze, Mrs. Diane lost her afternoon head tightness. Her systolic pressure fell 5 points in 3 weeks. She beams, "My tongue thanks me, my heart too." Remember, a healthy plate can drown in one splash. Read labels, mix fresh, and let real food sing. Your blood pressure will quietly clap. Mr. Frank felt proud. He split his diner entree, boxed half for later. Smart move? Maybe. Hidden truth. Most U.S. restaurant mains carry 1-800 milliliters sodium on the plate, says the CDC Menu Survey 2024. Eat half tonight, half tomorrow, and you still exceed a safe limit before breakfast juice. Why the overload? Chefs lean on salt for quick, repeatable flavor. Pre-marinated meats arrive brined from factories. Sauces simmer all day, reducing and concentrating sodium. Leftovers intensify. As food cools, moisture retreats. Salty sauce soaks deeper. The second meal can taste even saltier, yet you shrug. Already paid for it. Your arteries pay again. Extra sodium pulls water into blood, bumps pressure, adds overnight fluid weight. Seniors wake with puffy fingers, tight rings, or that pillow face. Portion illusion. Restaurant plates dwarf home dishes. Half a 12-inch pasta mound still equals 2 cups. About 2,000 milliliters of sodium once cheese and sauce combine. You think tiny box, tiny salt, but numbers stay huge. Budget comfort. Leftovers feel thrifty. Yet one oversized entree often costs as much as 2 home-cooked meals made from low-sodium staples. Savings vanish when you add doctor visits for pressure checks. Flavor worry? People praise restaurant zing. Truth, you can mimic it with herbs and acid, minus the salt wave. Quick rescue plan. Preview menu online. Pick items marked sure 600 milliliters sodium. Many chains list numbers now. Request no added salt. Chefs can finish with herbs and oil instead. Swap sides first. Trade fries for steamed veggies without butter. Slash 400 milliliters sodium fast. Box before bites. Ask server to pack half the entree in the kitchen. You see less, eat less. Replate leftovers smart. Next day, mix boxed pasta with equal parts no salt beans or fresh greens to dilute sodium nearly 40%. Mini victory story. After ordering grilled salmon and boxing half before eating, Ms. Nora, 69, blended leftovers with plain quinoa next day. Her weekly average pressure dipped 4 points, and she saved $12 skipping extra takeout. She laughs, "The fish tasted fresher at home." Remember, restaurant portions hide a sodium mountain. Split smart, dilute next day, and your heart will rest easier. Salt tastes fast. Herbs build deep flavor that lasts. Making one simple power jar of mixed herbs lets you shake color, aroma, and health onto every plate without raising blood pressure. Why it works. Herbs spark taste buds in 3 ways: smell, bitter notes, and tiny heat. These signals wake saliva, making food feel juicy even without salt. A 2023 University of Kentucky study found seniors using herb blends cut daily sodium by 380 milliliters in 4 weeks. Journal of Nutrition 2023. That drop can lower systolic pressure about 2 points, the authors note. Small, but each point trims stroke risk. Budget bonus. Buying single jars costs more. Bulk bins and dollar store packets slash price by 60%. One $4 mix flavors 40 meals, only 10 cents each. Compare that with high-sodium bottled dressings at 50 cents a pour. Flavor freedom. Salt tastes the same. Herbs sing many notes. Create 2 jars. Sunny mix, garlic powder, smoked paprika, dried thyme, lemon zest. Garden mix, onion powder, basil, oregano, black pepper, crushed red pepper. Shake both together for Italian BBQ. Add cocoa powder for mole magic. Endless riffs, 0 extra salt. Quick 5-step method. Wash and DRI an 8-ounce glass jar. Add 4 tablespoons garlic powder as base. Spoon in 2 tablespoons each smoked paprika, dried thyme, onion powder. Grate zest from 1 lemon. Dry on a plate, 15 minutes. Add. Close lid. Shake 30 seconds while listening to your favorite song. Each half teaspoon gives huge flavor with under 5 milliliters sodium, natural from plants. How to use rub meats before roasting. Stir into rice while it steams. Sprinkle over popcorn in place of salted butter. Mix with Greek yogurt for a 5-minute veggie dip. Taste bud training. At first you may miss that salty kick. Give your tongue time. Research shows taste receptors reset in about 14 days. Each meal with herbs rewires craving away from salt toward aroma. Mini victory story. Mr. Peter, 74, swapped table salt for his homemade Sunny Mix. By week 3, he tasted more chicken than salt. His systolic pressure dropped 4 points, and he jokes, "The jar lives on my walker tray." Key takeaways. Bulk herbs beat store sauces on cost and health. Mixing once saves effort all week. Tiny shakers mean big heart help. Shake your power jar today and let flavors, not salt, shine. Beans cost pennies. They pack fiber, plant protein, and almost no sodium when cooked at home. A 2024 Mayo Clinic brief notes seniors who swap beans for processed meat can drop daily sodium by 500 milliliters within 6 weeks. That shift may lower systolic pressure 3 points. Small change, big heart help. Why it works. Beans taste creamy. Fiber fills you, slows sugar spikes, and sweeps cholesterol. With low salt, kidneys work easier. Your heart pumps smoother. Budget bonus. 1 pound of dry black beans costs about $1.50 and yields 7 cups cooked. That is 20 C per serving. Far cheaper than deli meat at $1.20 a slice. Save money, save vessels. Flavor freedom. Home-cooked beans drink any spice. Add garlic, bay leaf, or cumin. Stir in a splash of vinegar at the end. Flavor blooms without salt. 5-step batch method. Rinse 1 pound dry beans. Pick out stones. Soak overnight in 4 quarts water. Drain. Add beans to slow cooker with new water 2 inches above. Drop in 1 onion, 2 bay leaves, and a pinch smoked paprika. Cook on low 8 hours. Cool. Portion 1 cup bags and freeze. Each cup holds only 2 milliliters sodium, natural, not added. Use beans all week. Blend with avocado for creamy toast spread. Toss over salad instead of salty cheese. Mash into tacos with herb power jar from Swap Mura 1. Stir into low sodium soup for extra body. Taste bud training. Beans soak up herbs, so try new mixes. Your palate will chase aroma, not salt. Mini victory story. Ms. Rosa, 67, replaced luncheon ham with black bean spread. After 4 weeks, her grocery bill dropped $10 and diastolic pressure slid from 84 to 78. She giggles. My sandwich finally crunches with peppers, not brine. Quick rescue tips. Freeze flat in bags for fast thaw, reheat with lemon juice to brighten blend half the beans to thicken stews. With 1 pot, you gain protein, fiber, and low sodium power. Your heart will hum, thank you. Frozen veggies hide in frosty bags, waiting to save hearts and wallets. They are picked at peak ripeness, blanched, then flash frozen. That seals vitamins while keeping sodium almost zero. The USDA Nutrient Survey 2024 shows plain frozen broccoli contains 0 milliliter added sodium, yet holds the same vitamin C as fresh trucked 4 days. 1 quick cup on your plate can cut the urge for salty sides. Why it works. Veggie fiber fills the stomach, slowing sugar swings that spark snack cravings. Minerals like potassium help the body flush extra sodium through urine, easing pressure on artery walls. More plants mean less processed food, a double win for hypertension control. Budget bonus. 12-ounce bag often costs $1 when bought in club packs. That breaks down to 20 seed per half-cup serving. Fresh broccoli can run 3 times higher off-season. Savings stack fast over a week of meals. Flavor freedom. Frozen veggies drink up herbs and sauces quickly because ice crystals create micropaths. A dash of your power jar mix from Swap Number 1 turns plain peas into bright garden candy. Blend with bulk cooked beans from Swap Hummer 2 for a fiber protein bowl that sings. 5-step freezer method. Plan colors. Choose green, spinach, orange, carrots, and red pepper strips for eye appeal. Buy plain bags. No butter, no sauce, no salt. Label dates. Use within 8 months for best flavor. Steam quick. Microwave 1 cup with 2 spoons water, covered for 2 minutes. Finish boldly. Toss with lemon juice, olive oil, and a pinch smoked paprika. Each cup still holds under 25 milliliters sodium, natural plant trace. Use veggies all day. Omelet boost. Fold thawed spinach into eggs. Lunch punch. Toss thawed peppers into bean salad. Dinner delight. Blitz cauliflower with garlic for creamy mash minus butter. Taste bud training. Frozen veggies stay sweet, so less salt is needed. Within 10 days, your palate starts craving color instead of brine. Mini victory story. Mr. James, 71, swapped canned corn for frozen mixed veggies. His weekly sodium dropped 400 milliliters, and systolic pressure eased 3 points in 3 weeks. He cheers. My freezer became my farm. Quick rescue tips. Keep 1 bag peas for last-minute soup. Stir frozen kale into pasta 5 minutes before draining. Roast frozen Brussels. Sprouts at high heat for crispy bites. Frozen veggies turn any meal into a low-sodium rainbow. Fast, cheap, and heart smart. Load your freezer and let every forkful fight hypertension. Recap mini checklist. Today we covered 5 salty traps and 3 smart swaps. Here is your simple action plan. Tape it on the fridge and read daily. Read labels under 140 milligrams. Batch cook beans and rice. Season with herb power jar. First, scan every package. Skip foods that show more than 140 milligrams of sodium per serving. That one glance saves arteries from hidden salt. Second, cook big pots of beans and brown rice each Sunday. Freeze single cups. Fast meals appear all week with almost no sodium. Third, build the herb power jar. Shake flavor onto veggies, meats, and popcorn. Your taste buds reset in 2 weeks. Salt cravings fade. Follow this trio and numbers on your cuff can slide down gently. Energy lifts, rings loosen, and grocery bills shrink. Small steps deliver big heart wins, one plate at a time. 1 minute heart-friendly routine. Stand tall and march in place for 30 seconds, swinging arms to boost gentle circulation. Heat 1 cup frozen veggies with bulk-cooked beans and sunny mix. Drizzle lemon. Enjoy a low-salt power bite. Close eyes. Inhale 5 counts. Exhale 5 counts. Then whisper 1 heartfelt gratitude to anchor calm. Let's walk this low-salt path together. Swap 1 canned soup, 1 deli meat, or 1 sauce this week, then share your victory in the comments. Reading another senior's win may spark courage for the next viewer. Post a photo of your herb power jar, your bean bowl, or your freezer rainbow. Each image shouts, "I value my heart." Invite a neighbor to batch cook on Sunday. Teamwork cuts cost and doubles fun. Remember, every point you drop in blood pressure is a gift to future you. Which tip will you try first? Comment below and share with a friend. This content is for educational purposes only. Consult your healthcare professional before making changes.